By the way, today I was I opened IDP site. IDP is like the company which allows people here to take an IELTS exam, and I opened that website and tried the interface of the site, because I'm going to take a computer-based IELTS test on 6th of March. So yeah, and I spent some time just becoming familiar with this, and it is something just terrible happening with me. My eyes still a little red and still some problems with that. So yeah, let's get to the speaking. How often do you buy things online? Why? Buying things online is not something which I do very often. However, a few times a month, I almost every month need to buy something. For example, just some small things for house, or some clothes, or my last order was Scandic, and Scandic is just mint, just a bubble gum with how is this called? Just some candies. So yeah, and I need them for my friend, because I asked him for a favor and just want to give him something nice in return. What was the last thing you bought online? As I said, last thing I ordered was like 2 weeks ago, and these were some candies, and I'm going to give them to my friend just in a few days. Do you ever see things in shops and then buy them online? Why not? Sometimes it really happens like that when when I visit some shop in my town, and then I just see something very nice which I really wanna buy, and which I would probably buy even at that moment. However, I understand that prices here in real life shops are way bigger, way higher than online, and then I just spent probably 5-10 minutes, and that's enough to find almost anything online. So I just order it with a good discount comparing to the prices in the shop. Do you think the popularity of online shopping is changing your town or city center? Why not? I don't see any signs of online shopping changing my city center, my town. Probably because a lot of people are still, at least in my city, in my country, buying things in real life. I'm talking about older people. I'm talking about people who basically don't have time to just my space. On the phone, or again was full. So yeah, let's focus on the second part. Describe a time when you enjoyed visiting a member of your family in their home. You should say who you visited, where they lived, why you made the visit, what happened during this visit, and explain what you enjoyed about the visit. Just a week ago, I visited my grandmother in her house, in her flat. The reason why I was there is not actually because I was going to visit her. However, I still had a desire to visit my grandmother, and I just didn't have time. And exactly a week ago, my parents asked me to how's it? Сопроводить. Let me Google this word. A company escort, yeah. Not in a bad meaning. They asked me to escort my brother to grandmother, because he wanted to spend his weekends with her flat. So it was a great moment just to join them for some time, and I did exactly that. We spent a very lovely evening just talking about a lot of things. I was telling about my what new happened to me, about my some school days, about my goals in the nearest future, and what I'm actually focusing on right now. So that was a really good time we had. Then maybe after 2 hours I got home, and I'm still I still want to make visits to my grandmother more often, and I hope I will be able to, but it doesn't happen very often right now. Probably not very bad, however it is not good also. Third part. When do families celebrate together in your country? In my country, there are different kinds of families because of religions we have here. For example, Christian families celebrate a lot of things together, and I am a member of one myself, so I can say that very with with the confidence, and just big spectrum of days of some events we celebrate. How often do all the generation in the family come together in your country? In my country, there is one tradition then that is very widespread among all people, and that is exactly sharing some big events, some big celebrations, and not probably share but spend with members of your whole family. And sometimes for me it is even something just very unusual when people with a different religion, and I'm talking about Muslims and Kazakhs, because I live in Kazakhstan, they have very big families, and there is a thing called toy on Russian, and probably a very similar word on English, which means just a very big celebration of anything. So there are in my city, for example, a lot of big halls just for just very big halls, and not something special, but there are a lot of tables, there are a lot of chairs for probably 100, 200 or even more people to gather around and spend some evening. and this happens very often in my country. This question wasn't about what I actually answered. Like, I didn't answer the exact question. However, yeah. I just can't, I'm sorry, I feel just not good. Thank you for watching and see you soon.